One game of hoops on a Thursday night. The Suns play the Clippers. Not too much to talk about because it's one game, but Jalen Green played really well, which I'm very excited to get into. Devin Booker was okay, and the Clippers lost by 13. We'll get into it all. My name is Shlomo Stark,
My name is Levi Jacob.
and this is the Daily Basketball Recap, aka the Jalen Green Pod. Levi!
It finally happened.
First of all, why was there only one game? It's like weird. It's like throwing me off. Like I'm like, should I talk about this game for 15 minutes or should this be a 5-minute podcast?
I think it's one of those 5-minute podcast ones because it was the Clippers versus the Suns.
Oh, some Jalen Green ripping already. I love it. I love it.
It's
Jalen
a group effort.
Green led the Suns with 29 points, 3 rebounds. I'm reading this purposely slowly so we can try to get to 15 minutes. 3 assists, 10 of 20 shooting, 6 of 13 from 3. And in only, you know how many minutes he played? 22
17.
minutes. 22 minutes. Seventh most on the Suns. Most points with seventh most minutes. Can't imagine that happens often. Your thoughts on why he stinks?
I don't know. This is one of those games that he looked like he was on. So good job. Uh, we'll see next game if that's the case. Listen, I'm happy for him that he was able
You
to
only get
debut.
one debut.
Yeah, it was a good debut.
Great
To his
debut.
credit. Um,
Great debut. His hamstring
I
seems
guess
fine.
right. I guess this Suns team is showing us the blueprint for how they can win a basketball game with their offense. Devin Booker's another one of those kind of inconsistent players. So when they're able to both be consistent, they can be a good basketball team. All the pieces around them did the right thing. Colin Gillespie was off the bench, obviously.
Right. Also, key thing that may have helped was no Harden, no Kawhi.
Yeah, yeah, that's always
That
going to play a
might
role.
have been like, I'm surprised it took that long to get to that. Like, you know, but yeah. Zubats was the only Clipper who actually had a decent game. Chris Paul, I think, played minutes. He played like 9 minutes. Um, and he had 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. 0 for 2 from 3. Nice and spread out Tony Snell style. Um, I don't have real takeaways. I guess the Suns team looks fine, but I got to see him against a real team. I guess we could do
You know what
this.
my
Who do you
takeaway
think's gonna
is?
finish the season with a better record, the Suns or the Clippers?
Clippers.
Yeah, that's
I don't
fair.
think it's even. Yeah, I don't think it's even like a. What I will say is this: I actually have been impressed with the production of Royce O'Neal this season, and I think that he's also
Okay.
like 35. No,
Royce O'Neal, I don't know how old he is, but he's been
he's
in the
30.
league since 2017.
He's 32.
32.
He's 32. But he's been putting it like this is like one of his better seasons so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This really,
Guess
this is
how
like such
tall
an.
he is.
He's short actually.
Yeah,
He's like
he's
six
6'6".
seven. Yeah, that's pretty short.
Yeah.
And he likes to play
And
power forward.
w- can you believe we're just at the point where we're talking about Royce O'Neal's height? Like this
Yes,
is just how what a
I can.
boring night it was in the NBA.
But
Want to talk
this
about
is to your
Denver
point.
beating want to talk about Denver Broncos defense against the Raiders on Thursday Night Football? We could do that.
No, no. But
Okay.
this is to your point about why is this schedule stacked this way? Like for what purpose?
Yeah, it makes no sense. Like last night we had 11 games, tonight we had 1. Why can't we do like 6 and 5?
Or just make the one like Spurs versus Heat tonight
Tomorrow night there's
because it's annoying.
11 games. Tomorrow night there's 11 games, and Wednesday night there were 11 games. Tonight there's 1. Doesn't make any sense. Come
Well, I
on
think it helps with
NBA.
the scheduling for like the players or whatever. But still, it's annoying.
Come on NBA, do better.
Yeah,
We, we,
Adam.
we,
Yeah,
we can do
Adam.
better. Oh, Adam Silver, nice.
We're
Okay.
going.
All right, this is just such a boring day in the NBA, where there's only one game. and the game was a bad game. There's a section on NBA.com, top stories. I'm going to read you the headlines, and you tell me if this seems interesting to you. Okay?
Sounds good.
Adebayo
Sounds good.
toe ruled out Friday versus the Hornets.
Hate to see it.
NBA fantasy advice for November 6th. And early assessment of should the NBA change rules next season. There's nothing to
That's a
talk
good
about. I'll keep
question.
going. I'll keep going. LeBron progresses to basketball activity.
That's news.
Very exciting. Very exciting. And then it literally goes back to Adebayo exited last game with a foot injury. So now we've gone full circle to he, he's ruled out for Friday. We went from those are all the storylines from foot injury to he's out the next day. There is
That's my
literally nothing to talk about.
that's my favorite, by the way, kind of update is when the reporter is like, he went out in the game last night because of this, and then he follows up the next day. He's like, yeah, he went out in the game because of this. You're like,
Hmm.
thank you. That's
Yep.
that's great. That's really
Yeah.
helpful.
There is nothing around the NBA. I hope LeBron progresses to basketball activity sooner rather than later. I hope everyone has good fantasy picks, and I wonder what the rule changes are going to be. I will.
I I also hope that we get to a place in this world where we can just say plays basketball again instead of progresses towards basketball activity because
Well, it's different. No, meaning we say play basketball again. That they call that like scrimmaging. They do have that because there's basketball activity of like your dribbling, your passing, your shooting, and then there's scrimmaging. I actually like it because now I know exactly where he's at.
scrimmaging is like
Basketball
5-on-5
activity.
though.
Yeah, there's one-on-one scrimmage, there's two-on-two. Like they're very good at showing you the progress of his health. I don't know. Are we debating this now? Like, are we having a little debate about do we like that it says basketball activity or should it say play basketball? Because play basketball can mean a lot of things. I actually like how specific they are in where his rehabilitation's at.
I just feel like basketball activity is too formal. Like
Basketball activity means he's like shooting around a little bit, he's dribbling, he's passing, but he's not like he's not running, he's not like
okay, but if he shot a basketball
scrimmaging.
yesterday, if he shot a basketball yesterday, now it's
He
like
couldn't. He couldn't. Yesterday he wasn't. That's the news. I'm saying maybe he could, but he wasn't. He was rehabilitating his celiac. So now
if only
he's
that's what it was. Yes.
now he's doing better and he's able to. Well, I don't know. People with people with a torn ACL could in theory throw a basketball in a hoop while they're sitting. I'm saying he's starting to do it though.
And I'm proud of him for it. Good job,
Me
LeBron.
too. Me too. You're the best, LeBron. Literally the best. That was the daily basketball recap in a lot less than 15 minutes. I want to thank you, Levi, for co-hosting, for producing, for you kind of ripped Jalen Green a little bit. You didn't give him his credit. So I'm not thanking you for that today. And I want to apologize to Jalen Green's mom, who is a huge listener of the pod, lover of Daily Basketball Recap. Mrs. Green, I apologize. I'm a big fan of your son, but Levi here is not. I want to thank you, Max, for I don't even know what anymore. I forget what producing sometimes. I think yesterday you offered to produce. So thank you for that. I think Levi did it anyway though, but thanks for the offer. And I want to thank you for listening. See you around.